Marvel's Avengers is an action-packed button-mashing superhero fantasy. If you love games like Darksiders and Prototype, you'll find a lot to love in Avengers. The beta opens up with the A-Day mission and does a great job of throwing players directly into the action. As you take up Thor's mighty hammer and start bashing away at helpless thugs, you immediately get the sense that you really are a superhero in this video game, far more powerful than anything else that you're going to be coming up against. From the metallic thang to the buzzing of electrical energy, Thor nimbly dashes around the chaos, taking down foes in close-range combat and with hammer-ranged attacks. He really does feel great. The combat is solid in this game. It's fun, it's exciting, it's engaging, as you can see here. The way it kind of slows down a little bit when you're dodging. There's a lot of dodging in this game, so get used to doing some dodging for sure. But it's really, it's entertaining, and I really like the frenetic nature of it. It's very sort of chaotic. There's a lot of button mashing, there's a lot of combos, but it feels really good. I think it was a smart choice to start you off with Thor, because he's just really fun. Like right there, that was great, where you like flop the guy up in the air and then smash him away with the hammer is amazing. The combat really feels fun and satisfying. Chaining together combos, building up ultra moves and special moves, stringing together various attacks. It all comes together nicely to create a sense that you have a varied arsenal at your disposal. The beta really also does an excellent job of showing off the different heroes, as you have a chance to take control of all the main Avengers in this beta. They all kind of play the same sort of way. There's combos, light and heavy. There's ranged attacks. Some of the heroes, like Hulk, can kind of pick people up and throw them, but they all kind of have the same basic ideas behind them, but all those ideas are executed in a different and entertaining way, which I really think is cool. So right here we're seeing Thor doing some ranged attacks with his hammer. There are some quick time events here, like you can kind of rescue some people in this moment. You can kind of smash through some breakable environments. And then as you progress through this opening story mission, you kind of get to see each hero sort of taking on their own kind of role. So we switch then to, after Thor, you switch to Iron Man. But I really love the way that the beta kind of, or the structure of this first opening mission kind of weaves together all the different heroes, and kind of, they're all off doing their own thing, but they're all kind of working together at the same time. It's a really cool way to show this game off. Iron Man was pretty fun. I'm excited to get some more into him in the rest of the beta once it kind of opens up a little bit and you get away from kind of the main storyline missions. But I really liked Iron Man. The controls felt really good. If you've played Anthem, you kind of know what flying feels like. I didn't have a lot of time to kind of get used to Iron Man's arsenal that much here in the beta, but I really liked the way that it wasn't just punching. They kind of weaved in like the repulsor blasts, his missiles, his rockets, the hyper beam. It was all really neat. I like that you can kind of fly up and be in the air whenever you want to. I like that there's no cooldown for your flying. I think that's really, really smart, because it's just, you want to feel like you're having fun. The unibeam right there is amazing. Yeah, so I thought this section of the beta was really cool. And playing through here felt really, really good. I actually really enjoyed the Hulk probably the most. I guess to the point that I got to in the beta so far, I've played with the Hulk more than all of the other characters, and he's just awesome to play as. It feels like you're the Incredible Hulk. He's super powerful. He's sort of lumbers around. He's slow. He can dodge. He can throw. He's just fun. I just really like him. You feel that sense of power. You really feel that sense of like, wow, I am the Incredible Hulk here. So I was really impressed by that. I fell off the bridge a couple of times in the demo trying to make some of these jumps. Hulk can jump very far, and then he can kind of cling on to a wall, but he can't wall crawl. Like, he can't move when he's on the wall. I was kind of trying to do that a lot. You do get a little sample of Captain America here in the beta as well, which I wasn't expecting. I didn't think Cap would be a playable character in this, but he is, and he feels amazing. I think Cap is going to be a really fun hero to play as in this game, just from his like sort of power, his melee combat, the shield usage, the blocking. He just feels really strong and fun. I can't wait to play more with Cap and utilize the shield more. I'm sure he'll feel very similar to Thor in that way, like throwing around the shield and things like that. So Cap was really a fun time in the beta here. But overall, I really enjoyed this beta. I think it was a really fun way to experience this game, get a little taste of it. A few things I'm a little concerned about. I was a little disappointed that I don't believe there are cosmetic upgrades, or excuse me, there are no, like the gear doesn't show up on your character, I don't believe, when you equip new gear. that's a little bit disappointing. It's not a deal breaker for me because there are a lot of cosmetics in this game and costumes and stuff that you can equip, but with with as robust a gear system that they've got here, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more sort of customization when it comes to your look. I thought the game had that, and maybe I just haven't gotten far enough yet into the beta to experience that aspect. And I might be off a little bit on that, but we'll see once I play a little bit more. So that's something that I'm a little concerned about. I do like the gear system. I like how you can kind of upgrade the gear that you find. Black Widow was great, by the way, in the beta demo. I really enjoyed her. Her whole scene was amazing. This fight right here with Taskmaster is just super cool. So the gear system, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out once the full game launches. I do think the gear system is cool and fun. It'll be interesting to see how similar it is to Destiny, like if there's going to be mission-specific gear, if there's going to be quests to do certain pieces of loot. I'm just concerned that loot isn't going to mean a whole lot if it, you know, I want the gear to feel important. I don't want it to feel like the gear doesn't really matter, it's only there because, you know, we wanted the game to be deeper. I don't think it's going to be that way because there is sort of a very deep and robust gear stat system, so I'm excited for that. I did another kind of thing that I'm not quite sure on yet because I know that all the different characters have pretty deep skill trees, but they all kind of played very similarly, and so this might be something that you might not. I wasn't quite expecting it to be like everyone has a very similar move set, with a few variations here and there. Like, for example, Black Widow can do this grappling hook counter move that the other heroes can't do. Hulk can pick up opponents and smash them and then throw them. Iron Man, of course, has like the projectiles. Thor has the like the hammer throwing. So aside, like there's a base move set for everyone, and then there is like a sort of a class or a hero specific sort of thing on top of that, which I think is a cool way to do it because it felt familiar once I changed heroes. It felt like, okay, I know how to light attack, I know how to heavy attack, I know how to dodge. All those things felt the same, and then there was these sort of elements, as I'm having a little trouble with the grapple hook here, counter, as I do all the time with countering in video games. So I think that's smart. I think it's smart to give the heroes kind of a similar moveset, but then give them some nuance on top of that moveset. I was really having a blast here on the first mission after A-Day. You get to be the Hulk kind of out in this jungle environment, and it was just awesome, like tearing through these guys, like smashing them down, grabbing them, throwing them, dodging stuff. It was just, I had a blast. I really enjoyed playing as the Hulk, and I think he might be my main character because he's just awesome. He's just lumbering and super fun. So I really enjoyed him. But yeah, the beta was really, I'm impressed. I want to play more. I think this game is going to be really cool. I actually pre-ordered it on a couple. I hope it has cross progression because I have friends who played on PS4 and I want the PS4 PS5 version, but I also want to play it with my friends, so I want to have it on PC as well. So I'll be playing the PC beta next week and checking that out, but I hope it has some element of cross progression. Would be really lovely so that I can take my one file and move to different platforms. I don't need cross play, I just would like cross progression. But yeah, I'm very impressed. As you can see, there's lots of collectibles, materials that you have to kind of gather, resources. These are the things that you use to upgrade your gear, which you can do right in your menu system. You just hold down square with the appropriate amount of resources in your gear will kind of upgrade a little bit. So we'll see how the gear system plays out in the long run, but overall, first impressions, I think this game is solid. It's super fun. It looks great. The graphics are awesome. It feels like you're these heroes. It feels like the superhero game that I've always wanted to play. And if this was just a single-player game, I would be happy with it. But the fact that it has this whole deep multiplayer system, plus this whole sort of like longevity they've been talking about, where they're going to release new heroes, new stories, new chapters, new things all the time, all of that has me really excited for this game. It's fun, it's fluid, it's fast, it's exciting, it's a button masher, all in all, but it's a really good one. So if you're interested in Marvel and Avengers, check this one out. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the beta. It's out right now on PS4 if you pre-order, so go check it out. I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments below. Thank you so much for watching this First Impressions, and I'll see you in the world of Marvel very soon. Bye for now.
That's better. I wonder who was staying here before.
you.